It's not, champ. On my soul, it's not. And I am here, by the way.
The champ is here.
Yup, there's some nasty things happening tonight, man.
The heavyweight
Yo,
champion of the world
hey,
has
man,
arrived.
listen, man. Champ.
The champ is here.
Champ.
The champ is here.
Yes, 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 the champ is here. Always, man, always. Even though I'm tired, man, I be out running around, even though, you know what I mean, I'm still gonna go ahead and go live. I'm gonna try to be live every night, man. I mean, salute to everybody that's in attendance, man. It is the toughest of all things, tough Stino, man. Please hit that like button, subscribe for the gang, all right? Please go ahead and subscribe for the gang, man. Salute to everybody that's in attendance, everybody that been here forever, man, since I've been going live. Salute to y'all. Salute to all the newcomers. Salute to the wrench holders, moderators, man. Everybody, man, especially the members. Salute to Yada I mean, American Tradesman, Raheem Wingate, the Guard 200, my brother. Salute Reggie Watson, Billy Mack. I see y'all out here, champ. On my soul, Yada I mean. I see y'all out here, Charming Pilot. Salute to you, champ. Know what I mean? American Tradesman, salute to you, champ. On my soul, I see y'all in the building. Ezra Scopes, Causley. I see y'all here, champ. Know what I mean? Who else? Cannonball, Katie Huff. I see y'all in the cut. Hood fella, I see you, champ. Know what I mean? In the cut too. Know what I mean? Who else, man? Yo, listen, man. Y'all make sure that y'all become members of the page, champ. On my soul. Become members of the page. Support one brick at a time, champ, all right? Because it takes only a couple bricks. Yo, listen. Your man Wack 100 is in fear of his buns. Oh, my God. Yo, the nigga Wack 100 is in fear of his buns, y'all. I never thought I would see this. Wack 100 is alleging that Adin Ross was trying to steal his yams after Adin Ross refuses to pay Blueface $100,000 because of the words that he said against the brand risk business. Remember, he said that they rigged the fights, right? And it has to be held to pay for that. So we're going to take a look at all of that. Also, Jaleec responds to Spoetyface. Okay, she responds to Spoetyface. We're going to also take a look at that. And what else? What else I got here, champ? On my soul. I got that. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's going to be illustrious live. All right? It's going to be illustrious live. Please make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. It's no more pump faking. All right? It's no more pump faking involved. We're here. Salute to y'all. Let's go. On my soul. The applause is back. The applause is back. The applause is back. The applause is back. Champ. Mewtwo. Oh, my God. Mewtwo on my soul. Like Meow Mix. Champ. Meowth, champ. Champ. I knew she was going to respond. It's no lady on earth that's going to hear you sell your box and is not going to respond. On my soul, that's not going to happen, all right? Hit that like button, subscribe. I want to hear what she says before we get into the Adin Ross and Blueface and Wack 100 trying to say that his goddamn yams is being stolen. We're going to get into all that, all right? Please hit that like button one more time, man. I mean, I came in here, I saw 7 likes. I was discouraged. On my soul. Let's go.
Pushing this narrative that Jaleec is. Why is Spoetyface so invested in pushing this narrative that Jaleec is sleeping her way to the top? That Jaleec is burning every man that she's sleeping with on her way to the top and using what she has to her advantage to gain what she wants. Why is he pushing that agenda?
Why do it look like you got a cat filter on my soul? Why does it look like you recorded this through Snapchat cat filter? The Snapchat cat. Yo. Damn. Insecure, champ. Oh my, insecure. I can tell by the chin blur. On my soul. I can tell by the chin blur that this is indeed a cat filter. On my soul. Champ. Violate him, no. eyebrows is on fleek. Violate him though. Facts.
To cause a diversion from you guys to really process the fact that he got a DP for sitting on a panel with Munchie B. Now, you don't have to be involved with LA politics to know what's going on with LA politics.
You sort of do got to be involved. I'm not gonna hold you. You sort of do have to be involved, right? I personally believe that you do have to be involved a little bit to understand exactly what's going on. I do agree that he got a DP, but I think it's for different reasons. All right, I don't think it's just because he was sitting on a platform with Munchie B. I think it was because he said he was undPable. And he was putting things on his set and on the dead homies, and he wasn't getting active. I feel like that's why he got DP. But I'm gonna let you go off, Champiana. Go ahead and go off.
I hate that you guys try to, use that as a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying?
She has a degree in journalism. I just want to let y'all know this. She has a degree in journalism. Remember that. Yep. You have a degree in journalism. Remember that. All right? Defense mechanism. It's not that hard. All right? Continue.
To try to discredit me and what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In regards to, my space in the media realm. All I did was go on and make my appearance on Back on Fix. Shout out to T-Rail, shout out to Smack. I felt like it was a good episode. I wasn't on there trying to rage bait anybody. I was just doing what I do best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was definitely on there on your angry cat vibe shit on my soul. You definitely was. But to your defense, which I don't like doing, but to your defense, you wasn't talking nothing about sexual life or none of that other shit. You was purely talking about the things that you thought from being on the podcast with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Spoetyface got really mad and he put some things out about your VJJ. I personally think you should be defending your VJJ right now. On my soul. That's just what I think. I think you should be defending your goddamn VJJ right now, champ. You know what I'm saying? Because he was violating. I'm not going to lie. I want to hear I do not sell my VJJ. My VJJ do not stink. All right? And my VJJ is not hot like a goddamn microwave pizza when you take it out the microwave, champ. You know what I'm saying?
And that's just producing content and telling my side of the story.
Yeah,
now,
right.
Spoetyface is real, delusional. You know what I'm saying? Just like Munchie B. Just real delusional. Just like when Munchie B got on his live stream and he was like, she stank. This. How would you know? You don't even know anybody that slept with me, Munchie B.
They could have smelled it though on the walk past. People get up air and sit down air. That's how you really can tell. If you sit next to somebody and they get up or they sit down and you look in their direction, yeah, champ. You should be able to see what the rock is cooking on my soul. You should be able to smell on my soul. Yeah.
Just like Spoetyface. He doesn't know anybody that has slept with me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hence the fact that Munchie B had to put my baby daddy in the title. What are you putting my baby daddy in the title for? And everybody in Sacramento knows that I have a 10-year stay away order for my baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? So, and then y'all talking about then Munchie B talking about why is she not talking about that? Who doesn't know that my baby daddy pistol with me and I called the police? What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I was not finna just keep allowing him to do the things that he was doing and just getting away with it. That was the first.
As you shouldn't. Also, because Munchie B can't see, he probably smelled you first. On my soul. He's like a young basset hound now. You know what I'm saying? He's like a young bloodhound. Better yet, a bloodhound. You know what I'm saying? He could follow your scent all the way to your crib if he needed to. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Time I called my baby daddy, called the police on my baby daddy. That was the first time, 2021? 5 years. 6 years and him whooping my ass. You know what I'm saying? Whoop the motherfucking dude. That was the first time I finally called the police on his ass. Once he pistol with me, I drew the line. You know what I'm saying?
domestic violence, whether it be man or woman, call the police, bro. Period. I don't think you should be defending yourself about you calling the police because you got pistol whipped by your baby father. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's, I mean, I don't even know who said that, probably Munchie B, but, I mean, if that's some domestic violence, John, yeah, definitely call the police, right? But what about that box, all right? They've been saying stuff about this box, Pandora's box, if you will, all right? I need to know what's happening.
Oh, well. What baby mama, baby daddy don't got a DV case? You know what I'm saying? Like,
me, I don't have none. Zero of them shits on my soul. Zero of them. That's crazy that that's the standard though, right? It's crazy that people believe that it's okay to have a domestic violence case. It's not all right. It doesn't. That's not okay. Everybody don't have it. My moms and my pops ain't have a domestic violence case. It was never, nigga, I never seen that shit in my family growing up. Not gonna hold you. I never seen my aunt whoop my uncle or my uncle whoop my aunt and none of that other shit. My grandmother slapped my grandfather and bro, I never seen no shit like that before in my family. You know what I'm saying? You wildin'. Don't put that out there. And that's crazy because, you know, it be girls looking up, or kids looking up to these people, just say, right? And then they say some shit like this, and then you make people believe that it's all right to have they man beat on them or they girl beat on them, bro. You gotta watch what you say, man.
so like when Munchie B was trying to say, Wack, why don't you do your homework on her having a 10-year stay away order from her baby daddy? Okay. I got tired of him whooping my ass. I drew the line at him pistol whipping me. Okay?
Not cool. What about the box? I'm sorry, y'all. Know what I mean? I know y'all like, oh, this nigga Steve on Wilder. No, champ. That's what I'm concerned about. He said your shit was leaking nasty fluids and you was out here infectious. You know what I'm saying? I want to know that that's not true.
I have a daughter. My daughter was there when he did that. I'm not going to allow her to grow up thinking that that's okay, that she has to settle for a man like that. You know what I'm saying? And I only have one baby daddy. I have a daughter and a son by the same man. You know what I'm saying? And the relationship between me and my baby father, my children's father, is very strained, okay? We don't talk. We don't get along. We don't agree on anything.
Yo, I don't care.
He's been out since October.
Yo, who cares about you and your baby father, bro? Yo, is what Spoetyface said true? Is what we want to know. What's going on? Why are you not speaking about that? Nobody cares about you and your baby father. If y'all niggas was scrapping and all that, cool. We're glad you made it out alive. On my soul. Cats usually do have 9 lives. I'm not going to lie. It sounds like he took at least 5 of those lives. You got 4 left. On my soul. You got 4 left. Make it the best 4 and let us know that what Spoetyface said is not true, champ. On my soul.
We're in March, about to enter into April.
Right.
It's real strained. You know what I'm saying? My daughter and my son have their own iPads. They are more than welcome to talk to him whenever they want. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like me and my baby daddy don't need to have a conversation. We're not even technically allowed to talk to each other. Then when we do try to like make it about the children, it still goes back to us being in a relationship or us arguing.
Yo, this is not a therapy session, John. On my soul. Bro, this is not a therapy session. I'm sorry that this is happening to you, right? On my soul. Matter of fact, I'm not. In a certain type of way. Because people choose their own poison. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you made it out, though. The co-parenting shit and all that, that's not my business. My business is what Spoetyface said true? That's my business, champ. Champ. Does she sell yams is what Charmin said? Champ. And what does the box smell like? Yeah. Yo, come on, man. Ah, champ.
Arguing about who's in love with who, and us arguing about our careers and X, Y, and Z. So much he be tagging their father to try to like rage bait him or even rage bait me was just kind of like, it was just like Boosie on his behalf, because it's like you really don't know what we got going on behind the scenes. And I get it, but that's like me tagging your baby mamas or posting your baby mamas. What does that got to do with what we're doing in the media realm? Like, you guys try to get real personal when we're staying on topic with these politics, and we're staying on topic with what we got going on at No Jumper or just online. You know what I'm saying? Like,
stay on topic, right? Right? Stay on topic. Spoetyface is with. All right, cool. So you're gonna handle Munchie B portion first, then you're gonna get the Spoetyface. All right. I hope.
You guys like to get y'all like to get thrown off track. Like, oh, let's expose her. You can't expose me because everybody knows about me and my baby daddy. It's not a secret. It was literally me and my baby daddy was everybody's content before they branched off to new content, and I created my lane in the media realm. You know what I'm saying? He does what he does. I do what I do. I know you guys been wanting me to talk about him. Well, now you guys got it. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk. We don't know how to talk. We argue all the time. You know what I'm saying? We argue. Let him tell it. I'm still in love with him. Bro, I want to be with him. X, Y, and Z. I'm using the kids to control him. That's not true, bro. That's not true. You just don't want to like get jiggy with my program. Like, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not finna send my kids back to Sacramento. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's respectable. Like, we got too much going on. He got too much going on. I got too much going on. Why do I have to send them back to Sacramento? If you come to LA, or if you come out of state, or if you want to meet out of state, or if you want to meet in LA, let me know. What's up? Like, you feel me? He don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? They got to go to Sacramento in order for him to be a father. So that's what's going on with me and my baby daddy. Since y'all is so invested in what me and my baby daddy got going on, we don't get along. That's it. That's all. Yes, I have a 10-year stay away order from him.
Don't nobody care about that. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to hold you. I promise you, nobody cares about that. Okay? What we care about, all right, is you selling. Yeah. Yo, infected Yams. I mean, that's what we care about. Who her baby died, bro. Don't nobody care, bro. I mean, at least I don't care. I don't know if y'all care. You know what I'm saying? Black Elvis says, why are we being made privy to all this? No, facts. Nasty work. Alan says, don't have kids with people you hate. That's the moral of the story. Yo, look, right? A lot of people don't know that they hate the person until it's too late, right? Or that's what they would say. Me, I believe you see the red flags all along, right? You just choose to ignore these red flags. Period. You want to be with a lit nigga and all this other shit, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. It's probably going to be that way. Right? It's probably going to be that way. Now, hopefully, she gets to Spoetyface portion of this situation. Right?
Sorry. So, anyways, back to this Spoetyface topic. So now he's trying to make it seem like, oh, she's sleeping her way to the top. She's burning. She stank. X, Y, and Z. He don't know not near one crip that I slept with from LA. I can't even name a crip that I slept with from LA. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, I'm 31 years old, okay? One thing about me, I'm older now. You know what I'm saying? I have a daughter. I have a son. They're with me 24/7. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a babysitter. I mean, from time to time, I may get somebody to help me, whatever the case may be. But for the most part, I'm very hands-on with my children. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on my master's right now. I'm trying to perfect my craft with.
All right. So that doesn't mean that the box is not taught. It's a box of Pop-Tarts? Nah, champ. Is it? It's a box of Pop-Tarts or nah, champ? I'm just trying to understand if what Spoetyface said. Cause he said clap, right? That's what he did.
You know, just my space in the media realm. And you know, I'm trying to basically like perfect my craft. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have time.
Okay.
I don't even have time to date. You know what I'm saying? I haven't dated. Like, as much as I be feeling all lonely and I want to like be in a relationship and I want to like, I really want to get married, y'all. So like the next man I do pursue, or the next man that is hoping to pursue me, we need to be aiming for like marriage. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with the guy right now isn't like moving me. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't say right at this moment, but he said that you known for selling box, right? He said that you known for your box smelling like a school bus. Yo, son, I'm not trying to. I'm saying I'm not trying to poke fun, shorty. I just want to know if it's true or not. You're not saying definitely that it's not true. And that's one thing that you got to understand, bro. Like, I mean, if somebody say something about you, the first thing you're supposed to say is, yo, that is not true. You're not supposed to say, they don't know nobody that know me. No. It's not true. It's not true. First of all. Second of all, they don't know nobody that even know me to even come up with these assumptions. But first and foremost, it's not true, right?
And like, I got too much going on, and then it's like I don't really be knowing people's intentions. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of girls that have way more emotion than me that are really famous that will sleep with more than one guy within a 2-week time span, be documented with this man, and nobody will be talking about that girl. Meanwhile, they're so fixated on trying to figure out what I got going on in my personal life, and they don't know what's going on, so then they start to create these falsified these fake narratives. They start pushing these falsified narratives to fit whatever agenda they're trying to push to just degrade me as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or discredit me as a journalist. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, you guys don't have to respect what I do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you will respect me though. You feel me?
All right, so you're not selling yams at this moment because you're trying to be married, but that, like, you know, some things you just have to say. Yo, listen, I've never sold yams before in my life. Ever. It wasn't not one person that ever known me for selling yams. I never sold yams. That's not my thing. I get my money the greasy way. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about, nigga? I'm out here on the block, nigga. Hustling work. Sold no yams. You know what I mean? Just say you ain't do it. You never did it. You know what I'm saying? You on some respectable lady shit. That's what you trying to push, champ. On my soul. But you know what? Sometimes people leave things out for certain reasons, I guess, man.
And that's all I'm pushing for is me demanding my respect. If I would have slept my way to the top, I feel like I wouldn't have been in certain positions. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for Creep working with me. I'm thankful for, you know, Wack, FLAKKO, Josh believing in me. I'm thankful for Adam giving me an opportunity. I'm thankful for P Nice allowing me on his show. I'm thankful for AD allowing me on the community.
And that is kind of messed up that, you know, females when they get into certain fields, right? If they're seen around certain, like, a lot of dudes, and niggas automatically can say, oh, she been with all these dudes. You see her just with all P Nice and da-da-da-da, like, that is kind of messed up. I see Tam going to different shows and all that too. I wonder if the same narrative will be pushed about Tam. Probably not, right? I don't know. Son. It shit seem kind of crazy.
I'm thankful for T-Rail and Smack allowing me on back on Fig. Like, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for 1090 Jake reaching out to me when he did, when I was, you know, in the beginning of my career. I'm thankful for DJ Academics just being someone I look up to. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to sleep with any one of them. You know what I'm saying? You guys are like You guys are trying to please men that are probably in my DMs on Instagram that are not getting a response from me. You guys are probably entertaining or trying to please men that have probably gotten a response from me, and I've left on scene after that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then you guys are entertaining fake media personalities that will never be able to sleep with me. You know what I'm saying? Like a Spoetyface and a Munchie B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like no, it will never happen. It's not ever gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Spoetyface needs to really figure out like how he's gonna explain to everybody why he got a DP because of Munchie B. Okay? That's what you need to be focused on, Spoetyface. Not, she has a Jezebel spirit. She's burning. She's sleeping her way to the top. She's ran through. She got chlamydia. X1. Bro, chlamydia, you're institutionalized. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to say chlamydia right now at your big old age is mind-boggling. Chlamydia.
Is the clap chlamydia? I thought clap was like gonorrhea or some shit like that. Syphilis is one of them worst shits or something like that. You know what I mean? I thought the clap was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think that was the, I mean, I thought it was the, I mean. And I didn't hear him say that. I just heard him say the clap. But let us know it's not true, please.
Chlamydia, come on, brother. Chlamydia, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 31 years old. Okay? We too grown for you to be playing like that. Like, we are not in junior high and high school. You know what I'm saying? Really not even junior high. Let's just say high school. You know what I'm saying? We're not fresh 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We're grown. I'm 31. You're 40 plus. Okay? I'm going to need you to just stay on topic. Okay? Discredit. Don't try to degrade me as a woman. Try to discredit me as a journalist or a media personality or a blogger. But I'm not a blogger. I'm more of a media personality / journalist. Do that. Like,
yeah, nah, facts. I said that yesterday. That's how you know that you hurt his feelings, Shorts. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you hurt his feelings, because he started talking about your box. And me started talking about the Yams. Right? When it's a lot to talk about besides that. I'm not gonna hold you. That's how you know somebody's in they feelings.
Once you get to trying to like worry about my intimate life, and I don't even have an intimate life right now, is where I kind of draw the line. Because it's like, okay, now you're doing too much. Like, and it's cute. Like I said, it's cute. Like, it's engaging.
Nah, it's
you know what I'm saying? Because it's a bunch of men entertaining it that would never sleep with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just call it ace a spade a spade. And the men that have ever probably had an intimate relationship with me are not getting on the internet doing that. I'm sorry. Like, and if they do, whoop-de-doo. They probably ain't dealt with me in years. You know what I'm saying? So that's old news. So if you...
Okay, so you did used to sell box. Copy. So you did used to be a promiscuous. And that's just what you should have said. Like, yo, look, I was young once. I was wilding. I was out here giving up the box to random UPS niggas. You know what I'm saying? I was letting niggas handle the box. That's what you should have said. But now I'm grown. I'm 31. I got a clean bill of health. I got kids. I'm on my business. I'm trying to get my degrees up and all that. You know what I mean? So all that was past news. You should have just said that. I ain't gonna lie, because, you know, I be piecing things together.
You do want to go on a media run and a Jaleec smear campaign, and you want to go interview my exes and my baby daddy, go do that. But I only got one baby daddy. Okay, remember that. I'm 31 years old. Okay, I don't have an intimate life right now. I'm not even dating. Okay, I'm too grown. Okay, I have a daughter looking up to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it looks like I got going on the internet. At home, I'm a full-time mother, and I'm still teaching myself how to be a woman even at 31 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You guys feel some type of way. Maybe I'm in rooms that y'all can't get in. You know what I'm saying?
Still teaching yourself how to, I mean, I guess I can understand. I guess I can understand that. I guess I was real talk on my soul. Like, nigga, that shit is not learned easy. It's a lot of people that's older than 31 that still don't know how to be a woman or a man. That's a fact. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Especially when you got kids and you ain't got no babysitters and all that. It's easy To take your kids over to granny house and all that shit easy, bro. When you don't got no babysitters and none of that, you don't got nobody to help, then you really get to understand what being an adult with kids is. On my soul. Every waking moment, champ. Facts. I mean? So, that was real talk.
I'm working with 607 Unc right now. A lot of people from LA want to work with 607 Unc right now. And I didn't have to sleep with him to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, it's okay. You guys are bothered at the fact that with all of the slandering that you guys got going on the internet pertaining to Jaleec, I'm still elevating in my career. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you why I'm elevating in my career. Because I didn't have to sleep with anybody that I'm working with to get to where I'm at. Now, if y'all want to throw a rapper or two or whatever the case may be on me back when I was younger, you could do that. But I'm...
so we had to get to the end of the video to understand. All right, so it is a couple of rappers that you done gave them yams up to. Yam. Yeah. You was trying to be in the lit section. On my soul. You was trying to be in the lit section. Champ.
31 years old now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown. Like, I'm worried about making sure my credit is A1. I'm worried about getting my master's right now. I'm worried about making sure my daughter, you know, is molded into the best version of herself and a better version of me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think no versions of you will be good. Just let her be her own person. That's what I realized about my kids. They're going to pick up certain things from you anyway. Don't try to mold her into a better version of you. That's the dumbest shit that you could do, champ. You made too many mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Let them be their own people. I think my son going to be a nerd or some shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That nigga reading at 3rd grade level now, nigga in kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to his teachers like, yo, look, I'm trying to get him skipped as many grades as possible. On my soul. On my soul. I want him to get skipped as many grades as possible. Straight up. Let my son go straight from kindergarten to 5th grade. I don't care, champ. But he needs to be challenged. Can't be sitting here just... champ. So yeah, just let them be their own people, man.
And I'm making sure that my son doesn't fall into the same footsteps as his father. That's my number one goal right now. I know I don't talk a lot about my personal life, and I think that's what keeps everybody more like intrigued when people try to like talk about my personal life. It gets a lot of engagement because a lot of people want to know what I got going on because I be exposing everybody, and that's valid. I'll take that. That's valid. You feel me? But once you get the plan though, and my kids got to grow up and see this on the internet, that's where I draw the line. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Now, I'm not going to threaten to sue because that's going to cost thousands of dollars, okay? I'm not big bank Uchis around here. I'm not balling. I'm still regular. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get by like any other person in America right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't portray a lifestyle that I'm not living. I pay rent. I pay a feasible amount of rent. I pay my car note. And I take care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? That's all I care about right now. Like, I get it. Y'all want to know about my personal life. I'm so sorry. I don't talk more about it. But, I mean, you know, I didn't think that that's what mattered. If we're talking about politics and we exposing what's going on in the entertainment business, I thought that's what it was about. But I got to wrap this up because, you know.
All right, cool. Wrap it up, Mighty Mouse. On my soul. Wrap it up. Wrap it up like that bun. On my soul. On my soul. That shit is a question mark. Don't nobody know what that is right there, champ. You know what I mean? Like you glued your shit back and stuck a goddamn pom-pom on top of that shit. Salute to Showface News in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Showface News, champ. On my soul. You know what I mean? Alright? So yeah, I'm not quite sure if the clap is clapping, if the box is taut. But she did clear up that as of right now, she's not being promiscuous, okay? Spoetyface, all right? Right? Spote. She's not being promiscuous. She's trying to get her masters, just like you're trying to be Neapolitan Israelite. On my soul. Just like you're trying to be a Neapolitan Israelite, champ. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. It don't get no simpler than that. Okay? Period. Oh, champ. They said that video was shot at JEFE crib. Yeah, son. Salute to the Vel and all that, you know what I mean? He's corny as hell. Okay? But let's get to this shit, man. Yo, listen, it's a whole nasty thing going on right now. When we covered the Blueface fight the day after, right? And he was talking hot. He's like, oh, I'm not fighting on brand risk no more. As a matter of fact, he told Adin Ross he not fighting on brand risk in the ring. Then he said some things about Adin Ross scamming and rigging the fights and all this other shit. I'm not going to lie. My first thought is this, right? He is salty. I'm not going to hold you. Blueface, you lost to you lost to an overweight bagel. And you're mad. And I seen this happen before in real life. This is why I know what's going on, right? Because I beat a lot of y'all niggas up before, bro. This is just a fact. And niggas would be like, yo, no, you're getting washed, okay? You got beat, and you're crying, you're sad, all right? So now you called this nigga out for rigging the fight, and now bro don't want to pay you your bread. Hit that like button, subscribe. I said you probably broke some contractual agreements by saying two things. He rigged these fights. That's his business. That's defamation. If you can't prove that, that's defamation. Right? Two, I forgot what the second one is. On my soul. Yo, I forgot what the second one is, champ. Oh yeah, two, you how much you got paid. I know for sure that that's breaking the contract. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But hit that like button, subscribe. This is what Adin Ross said. That we're going to get into the Wack 100 shit and talk about someone trying to take his yams and all that. It's nasty work, champ. Nasty indeed.
There's actual contractual obligation that he didn't follow, so he breached. He was supposed to wear a rainbow patch on his shorts. He didn't. And he's going to have to pay $100,000 for that. Breached another confidential, like he can't.
So he was supposed to wear a brand risk patch on his shorts, and he didn't do that. So he's going to have to pay $100,000 fine for that. Yo, that's crazy work. That's crazy work, bruh. I'm not going to hold you, son. My son turned real cream cheese on him. Locks. He turned into Locks cream cheese on my soul. You know how they be doing the Locks and bagel on my soul, but this is the Locks and cream cheese right here, champ. On my soul. Ah, champ. He about to pull every penny, champ. Every penny.
Can't speak about anything, money, how much you got paid or whatnot. And we asked him to retract his statements. And he didn't. We gave him some time. We didn't want to do it. Now we're going to do it. So, yeah, we tried. We tried working with him and Wack, and they weren't really fucking with it. And they didn't want to work with us. So, sucks. But, yeah, we tried. I literally wanted to pay him multiple times. You could ask Ack. Every fighter got paid after brand risk. Every fighter.
American Tradesman with the super chat says, does this mean he got beat up for free because he forfeited the contract? I think so, champ. I think so. Yo, bro, listen, right? You're not about to go to any business and then tell the world that they're cheating or anything like that without proof. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Now, do I think that these people should be promoting or have an inside knowledge of a gambling platform and running a sports thing too? No, I don't believe that. I like for real, cause that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, sus. But if you can't prove it, bro, you gotta chill, bro. You can't just, you know what I'm saying, you can't just say whatever you want. That's that man business. I'm not gonna hold you.
Everybody's paid except him. Why?
Damn.
Because you can't go around saying that shit's rigged And you can't not wear a rainback patch on your shorts when you contractually sign an obligation. And yeah, you can't talk about how much you're paying or being paid. So yeah, it sucks because he is probably one of the worst people to ever work with when it comes to business ever.
Damn, and he about to ruin your, and nigga, you about to get blackballed, jeez, on my soul. You about to get blackballed, bro. You messing with them people. See, you won't be cool with these people, champ. Go in, do what you gotta do, respect the rules, give your best performance, leave nothing left in the tank, right? And you'll be good, bro. Once you start doing stupid shit like kissing at the crowd and looking around and smiling and acting like you ill, this is when, so you went out there, you got whooped by a chubbier than thou person, right? You're mad, you cried, you tried to blow the spot up, and now you're not getting paid. That's crazy work.
There's actual contractual obligation that he didn't follow, so he breached. He was supposed to wear a rainback patch on his shorts. He didn't. And he's going to have to pay $100,000 for that. Breached another confidential, like he can't speak about anything, money, how much he got paid or whatnot. And we asked him to retract his statements. And he didn't. We gave him some time. We didn't want to do it. Now we're going to do it. So, yeah, we tried. We tried working with him and Wack, and they weren't really fucking with it. And they didn't want to work with us. So, sucks. But, yeah. We tried. I literally wanted to pay him multiple times. You could ask Ack. Every fighter got paid after brand risk. Every fighter. Everybody's paid except him. Why? Because you can't go around saying that shit's rigged, and you can't not wear a rainback patch on your shorts when you contractually sign an obligation. And yeah, you can't talk about how much you're paying or being paid. So yeah, it sucks because he is probably one of the worst people to ever work with when it comes to business ever. There's actual contractual obligation that.
All right. So then they was going back and forth on Instagram. All right. All right. So Blueface says, looking for a way not to pay is not a good look. I'm going to get mine regardless. Right. Adin says, you're so unintelligent. All you had to do was retract what you said about it being rigged, and you would have been paid in full, which I believe is true. I believe that's true, bro. You can't blow the spot up, bro, because you lost. What's so rigged about putting you in the ring with somebody that's shorter and chubbier and slower than you? You supposed to do damage to him. I'm not going to lie, but you can't fight as good as you think you can. Right? Take some accountability like a grown man you are. You lost. You breached your contract that you signed. That's nobody's fault but you. Do not sign and agree to a contract if you're going to breach out. That's how the law works, dummy. Okay. Everyone else got paid out quick but you, because you breached. All you had to do was drop the tough guy act, retract what you said about it being rigged, and you would have been paid in full. All right? And this is just a little go back, I guess.
I probably won't get back on brand risk because you tampering with the bets.
Never that. Never that.
Champ.
I don't know what he's talking about. Chibu and Blue. If you do get back on brand risk, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on brand risk because you tampering with the bets.
How is he tampering with the bets, bro? Do you know what that entails? That means that he's paying the judges. These are real. I'm not saying that is false. I'm saying you got to be able to prove that. These are judges from the commission, from the boxing commission, champ.
No, he said no, right? Yeah. No.
Adam, can you please tell this brother if he believe in you, then put something up?
I can't bet. I can't bet on my own promotions. I'll get arrested. You see what's happening to all these NBA players, NFL, MLB players, bro. I can't do that. I don't want to get invested.
Y'all be having some good excuses, man.
I do, yeah.
Y'all.
Okay. All right. So we've upped it. It's a 20, just to be clear, it's a 20K bet with me and Adin. I have
I'm
Blue.
giving you half this, Chibu. I'm giving you half this, Chibu, so win this shit for us, bro.
Yo.
I'm giving you half of that.
Okay.
Whatever it is, I play with you,
Hey,
Chibu.
hey,
No. You said no, right? Yeah. No.
Adam, can you please tell this brother if he believe in you, then put something.
Rainbet at one point wasn't sure if they wanted to pay me the full purse. I'm going back and forth with them. I'm like, hey, you guys gonna send the crypto, whatever? They respond after a couple hours. They're like, hey, we're sending half, but we're currently reviewing the contract to decide if we feel like we are obligated to pay you the other half. So I'm looking at my phone like, what the? Rainbet at one point wasn't sure if they wanted to pay me the full purse. I'm going back and forth with them. I'm like, hey, you guys gonna send the crypto, whatever? They respond after a couple hours. They're like, hey, we're sending half, but we're currently reviewing the contract to decide if we feel like we are obligated to pay you the other half. So I'm looking at my phone like, what the? Rainbet at one point wasn't sure if they wanted to pay me the full purse. I'm going back and forth with them. I'm like, hey, you guys gonna send the crypto, whatever? They respond after a couple hours. They're like, hey, we're sending half, but we're currently reviewing.
Shut up. Right, so this says a new class action complaint has been filed against Stake.us and celebrity endorsers Drake and Adin Ross, alleging that Stake.us operates as an illegal online gambling platform in violation of federal and Virginia law. The suit claims that Stake.us, marketed as a social casino, misleads consumers by purporting to offer safe, free, probably gambling and all that other shit. Listen, like I said though, right? All that y'all niggas promoting these gambling, bro. I've been saying that since I've been seeing people stop their videos. Niggas will stop their whole video. Yeah, y'all make sure that y'all go play these goddamn games, champ. Go ahead. Oh, do you like playing games? Do you like playing video games on your phone? Yes? All right, cool. Go over here, play these games, win money. It's guaranteed money. Ben the Dawn and all these niggas, they be doing these videos. They be winning 15K off a goddamn chicken crossing the road and all that other. Oh, I'm up 15K. It was that easy. Like, bro, nah, bro. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? These niggas about to go to court, champ. They about to go to court. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's looking nasty. You know what I mean? Champ. Yo. Somebody said they shouldn't have paid Adam 22. And that's a fact because he didn't even try to fight. So if they had, you got to fight back in that contract, then he probably shouldn't have been paid. You know what I'm saying? Facts. That is what it is.
100 side, shout out to the 100.
All right, so this is Wack 100. So Wack 100 said some nasty things too as well, all right? Wack 100, let me see. Do I got it? Here we go. So, your man Wack 100 is claiming that Adin Ross was trying to steal and take his Yams, champ. All right? In response to Adin Ross not paying goddamn Blueface, all right? Wack 100 puts out text messages with Adin Ross allegedly asking for a kiss. Yeah. You and I should just kiss and make up, please. What do you rate me? Champ. It's nasty mook work. Yo, it's crazy work. Yo, son. Yo, what's wrong with these niggas, bro? See, bro? You want to play around with these niggas, Wack? You want to play around with son, right? This is things that y'all probably did all the time, bro. I'm not going to lie. See, I wouldn't deal with these niggas like that, right? I'll go do a boxing match or some shit like that. That nigga paying $15,000. I'll go ahead and do a boxing match and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not chilling with the nigga and all that, bro. These niggas be making mook jokes all the time, bro. It's too much mooktivity for me. I wouldn't be able to do it. I salute the Ace Aura for the super chat. 1 by 1, champ. Right? So Adin Ross says, can we kiss and make up? He shows the Wack, the infamous Wack thumbnail, champ. Bro, I'm old. Monies is crazy. You think it's funny. It's not. I don't do bad business. But again, everybody has its day. I've been doing this a long time. I ain't them. I would never allow this to happen to anybody on my watch that I claim was a friend ever. Adin Ross says, please. Wack 100 says, man, I'm not mook. And I don't fear no community because I have partners and friends amongst them all. Champ. Adin Ross says, bro, you know I'm solid. Nobody gonna come to Compton and bless these communities. We got so much ish to do to save the world. Adin Ross says that he's mook. See, bro, this how they bait you in, bro. This how they bait you in. Are you rejecting me because I'm white, Jewish, and gay? Wow, anti-Semite, homo, like, bro, like what? Bro, listen, man. See? You make your bed, you gotta lie with roaches, champ. Oh my soul, you gotta lie with it now. And then you gotta explain yourself. No, I said I'm not mook. You keep saying we should kiss. I'm letting you know as a straight man, I'm not mook. I don't kiss men. This is crazy. This nigga is 50 years old, bro. But he's also setting up this little play that he about to run to as well, champ. All right? You need to be telling Adam that same shit. And what you don't know is I have many friends and business partners amongst the mook community. That tactic doesn't work with me. Try again. Please take that approach. I don't think you know me very well. I'm the street guy with a mechanic reality show. Don't work, bro. Too many of my friends are part of that community. My real friends. Okay, Wack. Yeah. Adin Ross says, hey, yo. Champ. Look what he said. I don't fear none of that. The fact that you would attempt is crazy. Shows you're worse than a street thug. Trying to use race and Jewish tactics. Never from me. I have too many Jewish and all race friends and partners. Yo, this nigga is going crazy, bro. What's wrong with this nigga, bro? Champ. Bro, call your lawyer now. Like right now. Champ. Yo, listen, man. It's nasty work. And this is why he's doing that right here, so he can play as what he called chess. On my soul. As what he called chess. Okay? You've been letting all these guys play with you for a long time, champ. I would like to hear what you have to say about this. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go, champ.
On the side to all my members. Been a while since I've been on here. Y'all hit that thumbs up. What's this boost thing, and y'all subscribe. Let's get everybody in here. You know, I don't like to do no talking until we 100 deep. I see we at 36, getting a little antsy for some reason, whatever reason, I don't know. So when we get 100 people in here, and I don't know, for some odd reason, I just think certain people are used to people bowing down. And listen, no disrespect, up until this point, I seen Adin as a friend, potential business partner, so on and so forth. But once he realized that he couldn't control me, he started to do things and say things. That was a little disrespectful. And to my Jewish community,
It's the raw game to play, champ. On my soul. This the raw game to play. I ain't gonna lie with you. This the raw game to play, champ. All right. I don't believe you right now.
I have a lot of Jewish friends. To my Jewish community, this is not a shot at you guys. This young man's behavior, by any means, I don't think is a representation of how you guys stand. If you wonder what I'm talking about, you can go to my Instagram page, and I put up a screen record of some of the things Adin began to say to me when we were having.
This nigga a victim. Yo, my son victorious, champ, on my soul. He pulled out the jellyfish goggles, and he's trying to talk very proper right now. You know what I mean? Yo, bro, I can't wait till Adin Ross drop videos and texts of you being mook. I can't wait till that happens, champ. On my soul. I can't wait.
Having a business conversation about this dispute.
Chance.
Started asking me to give him a kiss and come see him and give him a hug and a kiss, and he started saying things to me that he's never said before. You know,
Chance.
I think his approach. I don't know. I don't know what his approach was, but I expressed to him
He had a very mook approach, but I'm not gonna lie, just from knowing y'all relationship, I mean, listen, this could work, right? But I'm talking about personally, right? From seeing y'all relationship, bro, nigga, this, come on, champ, right? But this could work. That was harassy. It was kind of harassy. It was, Adin. It was.
wholeheartedly, right?
Yo.
That I'm not part of the gay community. I have nothing against the gay community. And I have nothing against Jewish people. I don't even know why he brought this conversation up. I don't know why he started to say these things, and you know, he continued to say it. And it's crazy because it's a double standard, because if you say something towards them a half a time, or anybody, any community, at that point in time, they'll start to say you're harassing them, it's inappropriate behavior, so on and so forth, right?
I'm not gonna hold you, right? If you didn't know the relationship that these niggas had, right? And you just heard this shit, and you saw the text messages, right? And they talking about money, son asking about his bread, and son said, oh, let's make up and give me a kiss first and all this other shit. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit kind of harassy, but Wack know what he doing. Yo, bro, he's gonna leak footage of you wilding, bro. You crazy? He got all the footage. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. And I had to ask this man several times, hey, listen, man, no disrespect, but I'm not a part of that community. If that's your personal preference, that's your personal preference. He immediately went to, anti-Semitic, or, you don't like gay people, you don't like Jewish people, you know? Yo, Adin, there's nothing in my text thread or no audio that has ever came out of my mouth that said I got an issue with gay people or an issue with Jewish people. I gave you a few examples and told you I have a reality show on Tronics called The Girls Club. I have very close friends like Jason Lee, my man Ion, that these are openly gay and queer people that I do business with. The fact that whatever their sexual preference is has never stopped me from sitting at the table of business having a respectful conversation with these individuals. So I really don't know what your intent was with that. I've never disrespected you. We were going back and forth about the Blueface matter. And I'm gonna get straight to the point. It's kind of like where the world is at today. Certain people feel like they can bully certain people based upon their ethnicity and their, I guess, sexual preference. You know, if somebody, if we say something derogatory at somebody from the community, they'll say you're being disrespectful, it's hate speech, all these type of things. But why is it that somebody from the community feel that they can make a pass at you and you can respectfully correct them and let them know, hey, I'm not from that community, I'm a straight man. But yet they could continue to make the pass at you.
You wanna know why, bro? Right? One, because you have on Nana glasses, right? That's one. Two, because they probably feel if you wasn't this way, you wouldn't be around me. If you wasn't this way, you wouldn't be around me. What you talking about? I smoke mad bud all day, right? All day long, nothing but weed. Cigarettes, weed, Black and Milds, grabber, all types of shit, bro. If you don't smoke, why are you around me at this point, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I keep trying to pass you the blunt. This is why I just rather not. You know what I'm saying? Me, personally, y'all play too much. Even if y'all not Mook, y'all be playing Mook too much. I'm cool. Because the second that shit come my way, pause, I'm going to violate. I don't want to be past the blunt. I don't smoke. It's not my crowd. Right? Okay, champ.
And the minute you come out of character, the minute you issue a threat, the minute you get angry, you become the bad guy. Well, in this situation, I've been living quite a long time. I got a lot of people around me, a lot of wise men around me. Shout out to Captain Tazariot. Shout out to my wife, R&B. You know, who has, over the last couple years, have taught me how to channel what at one point in time may have been anger or an anger response into not stooping down to certain people's level, right? And simply maintaining your composures. So, you know, I want to give credit where credit's due. My lovely wife, R&B, she works on me daily. Captain Tazari, I got
141 says, what this dude just say? He got bullied, bust the move. That will be the day I say people bullying me. That's how a 60-year-old Pyru act. Yo, bro, listen, right? At this point, we have to understand the way he is already. How many times we gonna say that he a buster? Everybody knows this already. Everybody knows this already. He's the most buster out. He's the biggest buster out there. This is just a fact. The reason why these people keep doing business with him is another story. And Adin Ross is yo, listen, man, when you doing business and all that, bro, you can't be on some sexual shit. Anybody at No Jumper could do the same thing to Adam 22. They could do the same thing. Adam sending pictures of his ass and all this. Oh, whoa, bro, that's harassment. This is a business. This is somebody that gives me a check. You can't be playing like that and doing all these, making passes and all that. Any one of them can do that at No Jumper. I was just on the podcast. He started talking about him getting his yams ate. Like, put me in a crazy situation. I didn't want to talk about his yams, but he kept asking me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nasty word.
The ISU PK, listen to them speak and watching their demonstrations and their discipline has, helped me deal with these type of situations when confronted with them. Now let's talk about what Adin Ross is talking about. He says that Blueface has yet to be paid, which he's right. He said it. Again, I go on record. We were supposed to be paid.
Damn. So Blueface got his ass whooped and didn't get no bread. Damn, Bill, listen, man, you gotta chill. And that's not just a regular TV, y'all. I think that's a security camera up there. I think that's a security monitor or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's true. Blueface didn't get paid. Oh, champ.
Saturday or at latest Sunday. I thought, hey, it's a weekend. It'll come on a business day. Monday, maybe about midday, I hit him, say, hey, what's going on with payment? Then he started to say we breached. Now, Adam 22 addressed that they was trying not to pay him. And I believe in Adam's situation, Adam definitely breached because you have to put forth effort, right? Adam had a 40-second fight. He never swung back. They could have really used that against him, that he didn't put forth effort as the main event. But yet, they paid Adam. Shout out to Adam. I'm glad Adam got paid. That's my business partner. Great. So let's keep in mind that Adam's a white guy. He's a white man. I hate to say it, but it's a situation where it's an obvious breach, and yet the breach wasn't exercised. So shout out to Adam, right?
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. All Blueface had to do was wait till he got his money and then said whatever he said. Like, bro, you was like days away from getting your bread. You was like days away from getting your bread, bro. But you started talking crazy because you was sour you lost. All you had to do was wait, and you could have said whatever you said, and then if they want to sue you, then they can sue you, and y'all talk about that in court. You know what I mean? But you'd have had your bread. You know what I mean? But he was emotional. He took that loss, and, he wasn't thinking about, yo, if I say this, is this violating? I mean, shit. If you, right? So listen, right? And this is something about just like nature, right? If you're allowed, matter of fact, not even allowed, right? If you're rewarded for saying any and everything and putting your worst foot forward and just being a goddamn idiot, if you're rewarded for that, this is how you're going to continue to act, right? So that's what he did. And he lost bread. He wasn't thinking about the consequences of what he said if he tried to expose the situation right now before he got his bread. He wasn't thinking about that. He's a damn idiot.
Now we got this Blueface situation. I gotta wait until my attorney does, we've been back and forth. Monday when he didn't send payment, I did what a black man's supposed to do. I contacted my legal, put my legal on it, and I turned it over to them. I sat down with my client, with Blueface, and expressed to him, I know you want to say some things, but at this point in time, it's best that you silence yourself because they're looking for a reason to have a reason. At this present time, they do not have a reason.
He already said it. When he was in the ring, he said, I'm not coming back because y'all be tampering with the bets. You already got a reason.
Now let's talk about what Adin is saying Blueface has said. All right? And my thing to Adin was everybody has a right to their opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody has a right to their opinion. Adin says something about Doechii. And I got a bunch of calls because they knew I was doing business with Adin. And I said, hey, bro, Adin said Dolce was an industry plan, which she could have said, hey, that could be harmful to my business.
You see why you shouldn't jump out the window protecting people and all that? You see why you shouldn't jump out the goddamn gingerbread house window protecting people and all that? It's stupid, bro. You want to have a relationship with all these people, bro, and the business always go bad. Always, bro. Whether it's because of your artist or because of your personality. The business always goes bad, bro. Always. You tried to protect Adin from the West Coast and all this other shit when everybody was on his ass, right?
Harmful to my fan base. You have a big platform, whatever. I simply told everybody that's Adin's personal opinion. You may not agree with it, but that's his personal opinion. He feels that her talent isn't just. He feels that she doesn't do this and she doesn't do that. That's his personal opinion. So he has the right to speak that. Me and G Malone had this conversation. I said, on the other hand, is obviously she has fans. She does sell out concerts. Her streaming does well. So there's other people that have a difference of opinion. So I don't think it's no big deal for people to get mad at Adin and flip out. Okay, I say that to say this. Blueface had an opinion.
Blueface was under contract. Blueface is under contract. Me saying I believe Wack 100's skin is made out of 100% gingerbread extract, that's an opinion, right? That's an opinion. Me saying Adin Ross is rigging his bets and all, bro, that's business. Me telling people how much I got paid before I got paid is crazy work. Me telling people how much I got paid before I got paid is crazy work. Not gonna lie. And it's probably in breach of that contract. Yo, nasty work.
His opinion was Adin won't let his fighters lose, and Adin is tampering with the bets. Now, I feel like if you're in a position, I've never heard Al Heyman come out.
Yo, bro, if let's just say if whoever Anthony Edwards, one of these niggas, right? If they come out tomorrow and say the commissioner of the NBA is rigging the games for the bets and all this other shit, right? He never gonna play in the NBA again, and he's gonna get sued. I can guarantee you that. Guaranteed. He's never playing again. It's not happening. It's not happening, bro. You pumpkin spice latte, it's not happening, champ. All right, but continue.
Publicly and say, I got $2 million on Floyd, right? Whatever he did, if he ever did it, not saying he did it behind the scenes, or he probably placed his bets, however he placed his bets. But I've never heard him come out and try to get people to take this bet. So we're going to show you where Adin is very contradicts himself. I understand Adin is kind of like he's a big deal. You know what I mean? He's kind of like a spoiled guy because nobody never challenged him. But,
that's y'all fault for giving him validation. And that's all these dudes, bro. Y'all gave him validation because y'all want to be clout chasers. He got some clout over there, bro. He was a nigga doing streams in his room. Y'all gave him validation. Y'all did. Y'all could have left him in his own world. They got their own little thing going on with little kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to interject yourself into what they mookness is going on over there, champ.
I'm off the West Coast. I am a black man, and we're not going to make this a black thing, but I'm a black man who's been through some things. My client is also a black man who's been through some things. So we're going to stand and right And we're not gonna fear wrong when it's on the other side.
Some nigga Blueface was just standing with the creamiest of cheeses, letting son say the N-word in front of him and did nothing. But now y'all black men, and now y'all gonna stand for something. Nigga, you just need that bread. You just need that bread. How about Blueface was just letting son say the N-word in front of him like 3 days ago? He thought he was up 300K, but he's not.
So let's play. Let's look at the difference and what Adin said about Doechii and what Blueface said about Adin.
Nah, bro, you about to lose me with this. You about to lose me with this, Lord. Straight up. You about to lose me with this. You cannot compare with the Adin and Doechii thing to what Blueface said about Adin Ross and his business. You cannot compare those two. It probably would have been a difference, and it's still probably slanderish, but if Blueface wasn't actually fighting on brand risk, it would have been probably a different situation. It probably still would have been slander, but bro, that's crazy how you fight somewhere and then when asked, you say, I'm not going back because he tampers with this. It's like, bro, that's crazy work. I don't know if I can hear the whole Doechii shit though and all that, bro. That's kind of crazy, bro.
You guys tell me if you heard Blueface ever say rain bet or brand risk, and if all he did was isolate it to Adin as his opinion. And then I'll walk it down and I'll play some things that may have provoked Blueface to believe these things. So for this to be his opinion. Let's start off with the first clip.
Yeah, we already seen these things.
Let's start off. Rakita, yeah. Bring your cell phone, please.
My son's so elderly. You know what I mean? My son's so elderly, Lord. You know what I mean? My son said, Rakita. Yo, my son said, Rakita, I can't work this phone, my bob. This jiggamajang. I can't work it. Yeah, what time is it, man? 11? Yeah, man. Cause we gotta do the roast show next, man.
Let me get all the clips together.
Yeah, nah, man.
I say zero idea. But he isolated Adin and said, Adin, you. And I'm gonna show you in a minute.
Yo, bro, he still ain't played the clips. That nigga still ain't played the clips, bro.
You know what's happening for you so fast that you feel like you untouchable, but I didn't see the untouchable get touched in this business. I've seen them rise and I've seen them fall. And again, we talking corporate business. See, you was looking for Wack 100 when you was texting me these sexual advances, which y'all can go see on my Instagram. I screen recorded it. Nah, man, I preach to my homies that's 30 and above. You done gave the streets and that moniker a whole lot of time and attention. It comes a time when you gotta give that name on a birth certificate some type of attention. You ain't fighting Wack 100 right now. You fighting Cass Jones, a man, an American man.
All right, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, dog. We got the roasting show next. Me and Showface News, man. We doing some roasting. It's Friday. Make sure y'all sending y'all submissions and all that. I can't do it with the Clint Eastwood. You're not dealing with Wack 100 right now. You're dealing with Cass Jones. Champ. I can't deal with it. Yo, listen. Go with the harassment angle, right? Because the whole he didn't slander nobody is false. He totally slandered Adin Ross's situation. That's a fact. We all heard him. He said it multiple times. He also told people how much he was going to get, which you didn't mention that. Even though Adin Ross said that, you pick and choose what you want to speak about. So, yeah, he told people what the contract was, which he wasn't supposed to do that, and he didn't wear a patch on his shorts that he was supposed to wear, which that's a fine. Okay? That's a fine. All right? But go with the harassment angle. That's the best way for you to win, all right? Because he shouldn't have asked you for a kiss off those nasty pink reptilian-like chompers that you have there, champ, all right? Hit that like button, subscribe, man. Subscribe. I know I'm like a 30-minute short of what I usually do for the live, but we going into the roasting show, all right? So make sure y'all tap back in or tap in the Showface News page, and we'll be live, all right? Salute to y'all. I'ma holla. Peace. I say peace.